In the U.S., authorities tell NBC News the war has opened the door to extremists looking to incite violence, with one official warning of a heightened threat environment. Let's get more now from Maggie Vespa.
Tonight, authorities in the U.S. ramping up security amid warnings about potential violence mounting nationwide over the Israel-Hamas war. In New York, the NYPD ordering officers indefinitely to be uniformed and ready to deploy. American officials and private analysts telling NBC News extremists are flooding social media with calls for attacks on Jewish communities and other targets in the U.S. and Europe, with groups linked to al-Qaeda and American neo-Nazis seeking to exploit the war, according to intelligence memos obtained by NBC News. A Homeland Security official telling NBC News DHS is monitoring a heightened threat environment in the U.S. The FBI also on high alert.
We stay laser focused on mitigating those threats.
Tonight, the NYPD's hate crimes unit asking for the public's help finding this man who they say punched a woman in a subway station Saturday, telling her he did it, quote, because you are Jewish. This as protests continue across the country. In Washington, D.C., dozens were arrested at the Capitol during a rally of Jewish Americans calling for a ceasefire. And in suburban Chicago last night, more than 1,500 people packed a vigil for a Palestinian-American boy.
He was a child filled with love and not any hate.
Prosecutors say 6-year-old Wadia Al-Fayumi was stabbed dozens of times by his family's landlord, who they say was angry about the Hamas attacks. Joseph Zuba faces murder and hate crime charges in Illinois and has not yet entered a plea. A child taken and a country on edge as war wages on a world away. Maggie Vespa, NBC News, Chicago.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.